You're listening to episode 27 of the Biz Podcast.
The golden microphone is on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 27th
episode
of the Biz Podcast. Welcome back, everyone. Caleb,
it's good
how
to
are
be
you?
back. I'm good. And this is, I believe, the third or fourth episode of the year so far.
Yeah, it's been only settling in March 10th at the moment, 8:57 p.m.
Yeah.
So we've got a special
That's all
announcement to
going
make.
good.
We don't normally do this. So we've been chatting for a tiny bit about the studio. We've been in this studio. Been in this studio mostly on our digital recording platform, but we've actually been in this studio for usually have the monitor here. Caleb sits right across from me over here, and we've been thinking about moving. So we've done some planning, we've done some marketing research.
There's been some home building,
of course, we've got some home building in the backyard, and we've officially got a brand new setup for the Biz Podcast. And we might even rename it to Biz by the Water.
So far called Biz by the Water, yes.
Yeah, so that's something new for the Biz Podcast, of course.
It will be a new environment.
Yeah, a new environment, might be outdoors, and we could do some swimming in the middle of the podcast. Of course. Yeah, we could see if Caleb still has it.
Use one of the harnesses, see how that works.
Of course, yeah, I love that. I love the harness. It's so good. And also, you were back at SOPAC on the weekend, Caleb.
I'm back at SOPAC on the weekend, just walked right in through the gate.
Yeah.
Acted like a swimmer.
Yeah, it was
Looked like
really
a swimmer.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, because I was at
Still
a qualifying
remembered my
meet.
way around, which was good.
Yeah, surprising.
It was great to be back. The environment is a different thing when you're in there.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I was at a qualifying meet on the Sydney SOPAC qualifying meet, and Caleb was at Javelin, so we just planned to meet up and bumped into every 5 meters. Caleb bumped into a new person that he like an old friend.
Whether they go to my school or we used to swim with them.
Of course, yeah, we bumped into a few friends, and unfortunately there were no old coaches there, but hopefully next time.
Sadly not. Hopefully next time I somehow sneak in, I might see a coach I know.
Hopefully, yeah. And next on the list, we've got your javelin. So do you want to give us a little update on your javelin?
I have my javelin. I had New South Wales All Schools recently on the weekend. Came 4th in New South Wales.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's good, but there's always room for improvement.
Of course, yeah.
Even though I was hoping for top 3, but sometimes you have your good days, sometimes you have your bad days, and this was just a bad day for me, which was a bit unlucky.
Yeah, well, it's very true. Like, you can be up in sport one day, down the next, and of course.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, it's always what happens on the day, and the environment, the wind, of course, in javelin.
Yeah, of course.
And the water level in swimming. I know it sounds a bit weird, but sometimes it can be the smallest difference. Yeah, it can be the biggest difference in the end. Yeah.
It could mean everything.
Yeah, and it's also a mind game, like the mental game as well.
So how about and now how about for your 33.77 for 50 breaststroke?
Yeah, so I've been trying to improve my 50 breast for a long time. So I started off, I went to senior state, in December.
I think it's senior state.
Yeah, first time doing heats and finals. I got a 34.24, and then that stayed all the way until February.
Yeah.
February, I got a 34.19, and then 2 weeks ago, I went down to a 33.88 now. And then just last weekend, I went to a 33.77. So I've been dropping.
Was it last weekend? It was yesterday or the day before. Yesterday.
Sorry, yeah, good point.
Yesterday.
Saturday, yeah. Just
believe.
Yesterday, actually. God, it felt like forever.
Is when you got your 33.77.
You there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here. But yeah, it was yesterday when you got your 33.77.
Yeah, God, it was so fast. It feels like, geez, it was yesterday actually.
Yeah, I think quote of the podcast, just the tip of the iceberg.
Perfect. Yeah, not to mention any names. But yeah.
But if you're watching, you know who you are.
Yeah, definitely. And I know we've got some breaking news in the swimming world. I know we're a bit late to the trend, but James Magnussen, Caleb, with the enhanced games.
So what are your thoughts on it? Personally, I think the thing is money. Money is a big thing here.
Yeah, great. All that green. Yeah, like 1.5. The specifics are $1.5 million for.
I think 1.5 million if he breaks his Arcelio's record of 20.91.
Yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, hopefully he can get it. I'm kind of rooting for him because I want to see them give him all that cash. But at the same time, it ruins his image. Like he spent all that way. James Magnussen, he's an excellent athlete.
Just to go so far.
Did some commentating for Swimming New South Wales at the meets a few years back, but he's built his way all the way up, and he got second in the 100 free at the 2012 Olympics.
0.01 it was.
Yeah, 1/100th, and then I think it's kind of ruining all he's worked for. Not all he's worked for, but still ruining his image.
a lot of what he's worked for.
Yeah, it's like Sun Yang. Like he got Matt Horton didn't stand on the podium because Matt Horton retired as well. I think we discussed that.
He did a while ago.
Yeah, jeez, that was a long time ago. But how time flies.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
So yeah, I remember Sun Yang. He I think he's making a comeback. I think he might go to enhanced games. I don't know. It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of course he had that steroid use.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if they ever really confirmed it, since all I remember was him breaking the blood vial.
Oh yeah. And I remember Shayna Jack as well.
Oh yeah, but she's back swimming, I'm pretty sure, is she?
She was at the Australian Championships and she slipped and broke her wrist.
Oh, I remember that.
On pool deck, so it's very, very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate with her.
Yeah, because she's been through a lot, but hopefully she makes a comeback for the Olympics. And also Molly O'Callaghan. Not that she's steroid use, but Molly O'Callaghan's another excellent example for the Paris Olympics. Yeah.
Another thing, watch out for Cam McAvoy.
Cam McAvoy, yeah, he's making he's been around since Ian Thorpe was around.
Yeah. And look at him still going. Didn't he recently get a 20-point...
Oh, yeah.
What was it again?
I think it was high 20s, maybe low 21. But it was still an amazing time.
Look, but it was very close to breaking Caesar's record.
Oh, yeah. Caesar's... Because I think it's really hard to break the records when they know that they've done them in the super suits.
Yes, I know, and that's what makes it more... That's what makes it more impressive.
Oh, of course, yeah. Like, to
that's
know
what I
that,
believe it makes it more impressive. Right now they're doing it without the super suit.
I know, like even like those arena speed or whatever TYR. I haven't come across anyone who's used TYR in a while, but yeah, those apparently TYR goggles are really good. Like,
TYR apparently they are good.
Yeah, but going back to the topic because I got a bit sidetracked off the time.
Oh yeah, definitely, very interesting topic to talk about.
Of course, yeah. So about those super suits, because I know it's actually really interesting. The guy who broke Michael Phelps's 400 iron world record, Michael Phelps did that original world record. It was his last world record in the super suit. So just goes to show that they're all catching up.
Yes, and the things I'd say with this record, with the steroids, no one would ever really count it as a proper record since they were enhanced.
Yeah, of course. I think it might. You know how they do like fin swimming sometimes, like the fin world championships.
I've seen that. I've seen those.
Yeah, it's hilarious how they do that. Oh, of course, yeah, and like it's like I saw like they have those big fins, and I've always wondered, could I do an all swimming race with those like see-through fins? That'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah, because they have the oxygen tanks with them at the time. Also, I believe they have oxygen tanks with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe they do. They carry it with them.
Oh, wow. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts for the enhanced games? You think he'll break the record?
Steroids can only do so much, and he hasn't trained.
They can only do so much.
He retired in, let's see, when did...
And how old is he? I think he's 32, 33, 34.
I think let me check. He retired... Oh, what the heck? Oh, he's 32, but he only retired. He only retired 5 years ago.
Also, when he was 27.
He only retired in 2019. Oh,
so definitely not too long ago.
That's not long ago. I thought he retired like 2015. He kept going.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I hats off to him. Jeez, wow.
Oh, of course. But my thoughts for this is I don't think he'll break the record.
Yeah, I think that steroids can only do so much, and I thought he retired 10 years ago, but he retired 5 years ago. Still, it's a fair bit of time.
Yes, and with all the extra muscle mass he put on, I don't think it would make him sink more than it would make him sink more than actually help him. I believe.
You see those bodybuilders, and they inject.
That's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, you know those bodybuilders who inject their muscles.
Oh yes, of course, to make it look bigger.
Yeah, like oil, the psychological.
Oh yeah, I've seen those things.
Oh, I can't believe how they do that. Yeah.
But $1 million is $1 million. It's just whether it's worth it to break the morals of the sport.
I think it's 1.5 actually, but yeah, it's definitely about the morals as well.
Oh, definitely, of course, for that.
Yeah, it's I think for his brand image, it just gets a bit, yeah. But anyway, hopefully he can break and we can see them give him the money. But yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out my CHS
So I guess we should move on. Oh yes, the New South Wales. Yeah.
And you got yours
now
as
I guess we should move on. I got my CHS shirt, but I guess we should move on to a new laptop and the Apple Pencil.
Absolutely, yeah. So tell us about your new laptop, Caleb.
So recently I ordered the MacBook M1 chip on Thursday night, M3 chip on Thursday night, the night before they release it. Yeah. And it should arrive tomorrow.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And do you have any specs?
So far, it's looking great.
Yeah.
I think I got the lowest model since I don't really need all the high fancy ones, but I think it's 13.3 inch. MacBook Air, 256 gigabytes. I think and then everything else is general, but it's the same color as your M2 Pro.
Yeah, I love it. Love this good old beast. It handles it.
Oh yes, of course.
Handles out because I did an interview just before with Running Is Fun with Adam, and I did that about a few hours ago, and my computer it was burning up 3.3 gigabytes exporting onto YouTube. It was not fun, but it was handled like a beast. So yeah,
handled yeah.
And
I'll give you more information through the next podcast. We can do a quick review of it. It'll be great to do a quick review of the laptop, I believe.
Yeah, and so what are you gonna do with your so your laptop that you're using, is that a MacBook Air?
Yes, that's a MacBook Air. I don't really use it too much anymore. I think it's sort of died on me since I've had it for a while, and it gets too old.
Ah, okay. Do you use an iPad?
Yeah, I use my iPad Pro right now.
Ah, okay. Do you use that at school and stuff?
Oh yeah, I use it at school. But the laptop, it lasted me a lot longer than I expected.
Oh yeah, so all those podcasts.
Oh yeah, all those podcasts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that'd be some fun new stuff because
definitely.
Apple didn't even host an event for that. They just did it out of the blue.
I had no clue. I didn't even have any clue about the M3 chip.
Absolutely. You told me the other day, and I was like, what? And I was like, since when did they do that? And then I looked on the website, and it was like, coming 8th of the 3rd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Coming out
the fact that they
came out Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, no, also the Apple Pencil as well. I got my iPad Air. Speaking more about Air, MacBook Air, iPad Air. So I got my iPad Air 5th or 4th, the latest one or whatever. I got the blue color. I think it was space blue. I don't even know what it's called. Half of the colors that they make up.
Blue. I'm not too sure what it would be.
Yeah, the rainbows and yeah. So I got the light blue iPad Air. Have no idea how much storage, but yeah, it's a really nice iPad, and so I'm getting an Apple Pencil for it.
Yeah, it has Touch ID.
Oh yeah, it has the little fingerprint on the Yeah, this is my iPhone.
Yeah, of course, at the top.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's nice, and yeah. So I got the I'm ordering the Apple Pencil. It's quite a nice addition, and
the latest Apple Pencil.
Oh no, not the USB-C one. I think I might get the not fifth generation, the second generation.
Yep, second.
Second, because if I'm being honest, I want it to charge you know how they sit on the deck of the iPad.
They sit on top and they charge there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to plug it in with a USB-C cable, even though it's $50 more expensive.
Oh wow!
But it has I want something that lasts me. I want to get an engraving on it, and I want to get the touch sense, the pressure sensitivity and.
Really, they have that?
Yeah, this was released when James Magnussen retired 5 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they should do a refresh of it. So, if I'm being honest, there's the last iPad Air. Should be
great fun with that new toy.
Absolutely, we can do some reviews on it, unboxings as well. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, yeah, they should do an Apple Pencil for the MacBook, touchscreen MacBook.
Oh no, definitely not. They already have an iPad.
I wanted to see your reaction. I wanted to see your reaction for that because I know you always said you didn't want a touchscreen MacBook.
Oh no, of course not. That would be horrible.
Did you know the old Chromebook that I used to film? It was this thick.
Yeah, your Chromebook.
So slow, and I used to run 400 tabs on it at once.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you quickly talk about the interview that you had with Be Happy and Running, which we'll be uploading soon?
Absolutely, yeah. So that's the 26th. So as of the time of recording this, 26th episode hasn't gone out. That's the one with Adam. 27th is this one. So I filmed it this morning. It was really fun, actually. I got to know him a bit more. And it was really good to just chat with him. He had some really great tips for running as well. And he said his one quote, I'm going to spoil it. Actually, no, because people would have seen the other podcast before.
Oh, yeah. Don't spoil it.
Not really spoiling much, actually, because it's the later podcast. This is the later podcast. He said his main quote, I really love this. He says, you're in control of your body. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the one that he gets
That is something that must get him through.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because he said you're in control of your body, don't give up. You can always use, it's all a mind game,
Oh, of course, mind games. When you get to the end of a hard workout, it's always mental.
Of course, yeah, that's one thing that really gets, like, even at the heart of, like, if you did your 400 free, we won't really talk about that because I know you don't like to. Yeah, so at the 400 free Caleb did, was that, like, tough at the end, like, mentally or physically as well?
At that stage, I would say it was more physically tough since I was already mentally in control of myself.
Yeah, I think...
I'd say the only mental part was just pushing myself to go through anymore. Mentally, I knew I could get it. I didn't know if I could do it physically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you go.
Like, when all the lactic acid build-up gets into your arms, since you don't have that tolerance threshold anymore.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, that's one big thing in the swimming world and running world. Like, even like our 20-kilometer run. I remember we'd run down the road at Ewan Park or somewhere. Yeah, I don't want to give away the location, but yeah, we run at Ewan Park most of the time. And there's the big soccer field there. They just finished the construction actually with the new soccer
I was looking
place.
Good there.
Yeah, I was running there a few months ago, but yeah, we were running around the field at the end. We had like a kilometer left. I was like, Caleb, you can do your end sprint, and Caleb was like, no, I'm dead. Yeah, we had brownies at the end to replenish fluids.
I think my hips. I'm not sure, but the muscles in my hips gave up on me a bit there. In the end, we got it through, and I recovered greatly.
You there? Sorry, you just cut
out.
I'm
still here. Yeah, all good.
Perfect. Yeah, I remember the last lap, and you were like, "Oh no, I can't."
No, I didn't want to risk anything more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I remember Adam said Adam this morning. He said that one of the big things in running is leg injuries, of course.
Oh, of course, and not stretching.
Of course, yeah, and like it was really good to hear about like some of the gear he uses. He says he uses a Garmin watch that he loves because his parents got that, so that's really nice as well.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and we'll do. You could do an interview with him next
when definitely.
When we're in the new studio at the
Ask him his ideas on cross training.
Of course, he was just talking about that actually in the interview. He was talking about that.
Yeah, since it's always been known as swimmers are good runners, but not all good runners are good swimmers.
Oh, of course. He says he does. He has a coach that coaches him one time a week for swimming, actually.
Oh yes, apparently that's really good for runners.
Yeah, like even just doing some like distance work, and he said one thing is technique for running isn't important, but technique for swimming is like the whole swimming world. Yeah, and also I was saying to him like, look, you can miss 5 days of running, but like running training, and you could still perform well at the carnival the day after. But you can't do that. Like swimming, you have to show up every day because if, as Michael Phelps said, every day you miss, that's 2 days to recover. So it's always times 2. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like it's very different for running as well.
Yeah, but I guess that rounds up our podcast for today.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can listen to our podcast. I love saying this at the end. It makes me so happy knowing that we have all this. So you can listen to the Biz podcast, maybe Biz by the Water soon. So you can listen to the Biz podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Podcasts.
Yeah. What else is there?
Any ones that I've missed?
Amazon, Spotify, iHeart Podcasts, RSS, and SoundCloud.
Yeah. Be sure to check those out.
Of course, yeah. Check us out on YouTube as well, and the Biz Podcast Instagram, Biz Podcast 21 on Instagram. Also, go follow Adam, Be Happy and Run on Instagram. So, thank you very much, Caleb. I enjoyed our little chat today. Got to go to bed now. It's 9:16. And hopefully next time we're down in the new studio.
Oh yes, of course.
You there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So this recording platform. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you. See you in 28. See you.
Yeah.
That's good.
To find more of the Biz Podcast, check out the Lockdown Biz's YouTube channel, or find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart Podcast, or Amazon Music.